Like on some real 100 type shit. We got literally to get this shit together. Cause it's sad, like I say. It's to that point where I got joint custody of my kids, right? She don't want me to have joint custody of my kids, even though she messed up. It's just sad how she trying any and everything in her power to snatch that away from me. She's trying to my son. I don't want you to. I don't want you around my kids. This, that, and this. Why you don't want me around my kids? It's not just your kids. See what women got it messed up at. They say my kids, my kids, my kids, my kids, my kids. Without the man, the kids wouldn't have been inside you. You wouldn't have had the kids at all. That's what they gotta understand. If you put a quarter in a pop machine and the pop comes out, who pop did that belong to? The machine still doesn't belong to that father. I mean, to the person that put their money there. If a man put his kid, the seed inside of a woman, whatever comes out, it belongs to who? It belongs technically to that man because it was his. Without him, it wouldn't have been inside there. But as I say, it got both DNA, so it's 50-50. When a child is born, they both should have 50-50. Not know the woman get it all, and the man gotta go fight for it and spend money for it. It shouldn't be that way. But that's how society got it. That's how the government got it. The government is designed to strip the man from his power and separate everybody. That's why there's a lot of white ends here, because the woman is trying to teach a boy how to become a man, but it's not a woman's trait. It's not built, and a woman was not built and designed to teach a man to be a man. A woman's trait is to teach a woman how to be a woman. But a lot of folks, women these days wasn't raised to be women. It was not. Because out here, women believe in that you a woman once you drinking, turning up, smoking, hitting the club, and being with every different type of man. That's not a woman. They want to be called queens and stuff like that, but how can you be considered a queen when you out here doing stuff like that you're doing? That's not what queens do. I'm not just talking about just the women. I'm talking about the man as well. But I can't too much say nothing about men, because look who they was raised by. They was raised by emotional women. Women goes off of how they feel. Women goes off of how they feeling at that moment. Men don't do that. Men goes off of what's logic. Real men that was raised by men. If this generation was all raised by men, the boys was raised by men, real men that's gonna have you out there working, teaching you, disciplining you the right way, the world would not be. It would not be a lot of white ends out here in this world if they was taught by a real man. But they was raised by women. Women thinking they can raise them to boys, to men. So now they get older, they out of control. The women can't contain them, and they want to call the police on them. Keep the fathers in their life, and none of this stuff won't be happening the way it's going now. I'm just keeping it real with you.